I watched him walk into the courtroom. Calm. Confident. Smiling. The same man who destroyed my best friend's life. He thought he got away with it. But what he didn't know was that the girl sitting across the room had spent 20 years planning his downfall. If you've ever wanted justice for something that felt completely unfair, this story is going to hit you hard. So hit like, subscribe, and get ready, because this isn't just revenge. This is patience, pain, and justice served perfectly. I was 15 when my world broke. Not slowly, not gently, it shattered overnight. Her name was Emily. She wasn't just my best friend. She was the kind of person who made everything feel lighter, safer, bearable. But behind her smile, there was something else. Something dark. At first, I didn't understand it. The sudden silence. The way she flinched when someone raised their voice. The way she'd go completely still, like she left her own body. I asked her once, what's wrong?" She just smiled and said, "Nothing. I'm just tired." But it wasn't nothing. It was never nothing. Months later, she told me. Not all at once. Not in detail. Just fragments. Her father. The abuse. The fear. The fact that he lived in another country. Far away. Untouched. Untouchable. And the worst part? No one believed her enough to do anything. There wasn't enough proof. Not enough evidence. Just a broken girl. And a man living freely somewhere else. I remember the night everything ended. Her message. "I'm sorry." That was it. 2 words. I tried calling. Again. 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 No answer. By the time anyone found her, it was too late. Something inside me changed that day. It wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It was quiet. Cold. Focused. I remember standing at her funeral, staring at the ground, and thinking one thing over and over again. He's still out there. Breathing. Living. Free. While she wasn't. People told me to move on. That's life. You're young. You'll heal. But they didn't understand. This wasn't something you just heal from. This was unfinished. Unresolved. Wrong. Years passed. But I didn't forget. Not her laugh. Not her pain. And definitely not him. While everyone else moved forward, I moved with purpose. I chose law. Not because it was easy. Not because it paid well. But because it gave me something no one else could. Power. The kind of power that could reach people like him. Law school was brutal. Long nights. Endless pressure. Moments where I almost gave up. But every time I felt like quitting, I saw her face. I heard her voice. And I kept going. Eventually, I made a decision that scared everyone around me. I moved to his country. No one understood why. I didn't explain. How do you tell someone? I'm moving? Years of waiting. But patience was something I had learned very well. Because revenge like this? It doesn't happen fast. And then one day, I found him. Not hiding. Not suffering. Living comfortably. Like nothing ever happened. Like she never existed. I remember seeing him for the first time. My chest tightened. My hands shook. Every part of me wanted to scream. To confront him. To make him feel even a fraction of what she felt. But I didn't. Because anger is loud. And loud people make mistakes. I had waited too long for that. So I watched. Quietly. Carefully. I studied his life. His habits. His weaknesses. And that's when I realized something. We couldn't prove what he did to her. Too much time had passed. No evidence. No case. For a moment, it felt like losing her all over again. Like he was going to win. Again. But then, I saw it. A crack. Not in his past. But in his present. Financial records. Inconsistencies. Tax irregularities. At first, small things. Then bigger. Then undeniable. And that's when everything clicked. If I couldn't get him for what he did, I'd get him for something else. The investigation took months. Then a year. Then more. Every document. I built the case piece by piece. Carefully. Precisely. No mistakes. The day we filed charges, I didn't celebrate. I didn't smile. I just sat there. And whispered. This is for you. Court date came. And there he was. Older now. But still the same. Confident. Smug. Untouchable. Or so he thought. When he saw me, there was a moment. Just a second. Where his expression changed. Like something in the back of his mind recognized me. But he couldn't place it. And I didn't help him. Not yet. The trial wasn't dramatic. No shouting. No surprises. Just facts. Evidence. Truth. Delivered calmly. Relentlessly. I watched his confidence fade. Piece by piece. The man who once felt untouchable was unraveling in front of everyone. And then came the verdict. Guilty. But what I felt was quiet. The same kind of quiet I felt years ago. As they took him away. He looked at me again. This time. Longer. Searching. Confused. Almost afraid. And that's when I leaned forward. Just enough for him to hear me. And I said. Her name was Emily. His face changed. Completely. Recognition. Horror. Realization. For the first time. He understood. This wasn't random. This wasn't luck. This was consequence. I didn't wait to see more. I didn't need to. Because in that moment, after 20 years, he finally knew. He didn't get away with it. Justice doesn't always come the way you expect. Sometimes, it takes years. Sometimes, it comes quietly. But when it final,